Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna Jolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series as well as the MOONRISE Beach series. If you're joining me today, I'm going to be doing a memory plan with me in my A5 wide inserts. So this is actually what last week looked like. It was actually one of my very first summer kits, and so I'm actually going to continue on with my summer kits. The kit that I'm using this week is this one from Paper Crown Planner. Since this is 4th of July weekend, it's also Canada Day weekend, I decided to go with this. If you guys don't know, I'm actually Canadian, but a lot of my work is for Americans. So I work as a romance author and an author assistant. So a lot of my authors that I work with, they are all American, USA bestselling, and New York Times bestselling authors. And so I wanted to have a kind of Americana kit without having, you know, the American flag on it, because obviously I am Canadian. So I picked out this kit because of the red, white, and blue. It does have a little bit of that kind of neutral tone that I really like as well. So that is what I'm going with. I did add a few overlays there from Rose Colored Days, and then I also added the red foil overlays on top of the glitter washi. I chose blue this time because, like I said, I'm trying to go for the kind of festive 4th of July look. These are the washis that I pulled out. I actually don't really have a blue that matches this kit. So these are all Simply Gilded washi, but I actually got this from Once More with Love. It was their collab with Simply Gilded. So this one has the red foiling on it, which will match the overlays that I have. This one is a beige tone, which I think matches nicely with the neutral colors of this kit, and this one has the champagne or matte kind of finish bows on it. So that is the other one that I may use. So if you guys don't know, I am using my printables from my shop. So my shop is called AnaJolenePrintables on Etsy, and that is where you can get these inserts from. My inserts always have the pink scallop spine. So if you guys are interested in purchasing these inserts, then you guys can use the code SAVE10. So I'm just going to pull out the inserts from my Estelle planner. I'm actually thinking about moving into a different planner very soon because I actually ordered a new one. So hopefully when that comes, I can move into it. But I've been really enjoying the A5 wide size. It's definitely my favorite. I'm actually thinking about doing a flip through of my planner very soon because it's getting quite chunky and I would like to move some of the used inserts into a different planner just so that I can have a little bit more room. So I am going to jump in with the bottom washi first. And one of the big reasons why I was gravitating towards this kit is because of this bottom washi. I think it's gorgeous. I love the florals, and I think the color is just perfect for celebrating this weekend. So I'm just going to add it here on the other side as well, just like that. And then I'm going to add my date covers. As always, we are planning the week of June 28th to July 4. I cannot believe that we are in July already. 2021 is flying by, and I actually feel like even though my book release was just a couple of weeks ago, this week for me has been extremely busy because I started rewrites on a new book. When I write, I don't really do anything else because I'm so focused on getting that done that everything else, like cleaning and just like YouTube, my shop, everything else just gets neglected because of it. Because I am so focused on one task, it means that I can make a lot of progress on it really quickly. So I'm about halfway done, and I only just started working on it on Monday. So hopefully within another week, another 5 days, I will be able to actually finish it all. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adding these gorgeous scalloped floral headers at the top there just for something a little bit different. Normally I would put glitter headers there or some washi, but because they include these in the kit, I wanted to use them, and I think it matches nicely with the pink scallops of my inserts. I'm gonna add this washi here so I can add my weekend banner. And I think I'm gonna go with the red foil because I do want it to match the overlays that I'm using as well. So I got this washi quite a few years ago, but I do love it. I feel like I don't get to use red all too often in my planners. So that's why I'm kind of going all out here. Okay, so let's check out the full boxes. There are so many good ones. I think I'm gonna go with this flat lay just for a little bit of a change. Normally I would put the girl there, but I just want to change it up a little bit. I'm gonna put this one down with the Rose Colored Days overlay on Monday. I'm actually gonna put the girl here in the center. And I love this one. This is one of my favorites, the little bicycle. So we're definitely using that. I think I'm gonna go change up my style and put this box down at the bottom, and then we're gonna stagger this way instead of my usual, just for something a little bit different. So this kit doesn't actually have the double box, so that's why I am doing it this way. And then I am going to go in with the glitter headers that I put the Rose Colored Days overlays on. These have matching red foil, so I think I'll match with the washi that I'm using. I really like using overlays because you can kind of customize the foiling in any way that you like. So in this case, I paired the red foil with the blue glitter washi underneath, so it can add that kind of festive look to it. Alright, so I do want to kind of start to build up my sidebar. And as always, I'm going to be using a checklist and then one of these boxes here. I'm going to add just a touch more washi here because I feel like it's missing a little bit. I'm going in with the more skinnier one here, and that is the 10mm. So this is for my to-do list, and then this space I am going to layer that little notes there for the books I read this week. And then before I forget, I am just going to add the little weekend banner here at the end. So I'm going to add this little washi strip at the top there so I can add my deco. But that is what my base looks like so far. I'm going to zoom in now and we're going to start filling it up day by day. So I think now you can really see the overlays that I added on top. I think it looks really nice. I'm going to jump in to my sidebar. So the main kind of thing that I had to focus on this week is the third draft of one of my books. So this is the main thing that I need to accomplish. I worked on it every single day during the week, and that's also the reason why I'm so behind on everything else, especially YouTube. But I did manage to film a little bit as well. So one of the other things that I wanted to film was a Hobo Weeks flip through. I realized I haven't done one since February, and so it was definitely long overdue for me to do that. And then I also received some kikki.k Happy Mail, so I wanted to film that. So those were my main focuses of this week. Like I said, the writing was obviously the one that took the most time and effort. In terms of the books I read this week, I finally read Inferno by Donna Grant. So this is like the last book of the Dark King series, Khan's book, and I did quite like it. I like that her books aren't overly graphic. They can include some violence, but this one I really enjoyed. And then the other one I read is Wait for It by Jen McKinley. This is the women's fiction novel. I wasn't too sold on this one. It's not really my style. I wasn't a fan of the heroine or like how it was written. Yeah, that was the other book that I read. I did also start Rogue Wolf by Paige Tyler, but I think I will mark that down for next week when I actually finish it. So let's move on to Monday. Monday was the 28th. That is when I started my rewrites. So I'm actually going to go with this larger box here. to mark that down. I think I'm going to add a little bit of washi just behind it, and that way we bring a little bit more of that foiling in. So I worked on this every single day this week, so you'll probably see me writing that down a few times in this spread. On this day, I also made an order at Fluffy Angel Stationery. So I do PR for Fluffy Angel Stationery. And you guys can use my code ANA15 to get 15% off, as well as my freebie. I did also get some kikki.k Happy Mail. So I am going to use this little box here to mark that down, and I'm going to go in my little sticker album here to my Happy Mail section to pick out one, and I think I'm going to go with this girl here. She's the perfect color, and that is from Teddy's Plans Co. Right at the bottom here, I am going to mark down that my A6 journal setup went live. So if you guys haven't seen that already, I will link it. But I love how it turned out, and a lot of you guys said that you really like the colors of it too, so that makes me really, really happy. Okay, so that is everything on the Monday. Let's quickly move on to the Tuesday. On Tuesday, I worked on my book, so I'm going to write that down here at the very top. I've been working on rewrites, and this is probably one of the hardest parts of being a writer, is doing rewrites. It can be so tedious. It can take a very long time, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. I'm going to go in with this little girl here. She's working at her laptop, and that is from Stationery Heaven. I did also book formatter and editor for the next book in the series, which is Bad at Love, and I can say now that it is coming out late October or early November. So if you guys are looking forward to that, then you don't actually have to wait that long. I'm going to go in with this bow clip box just here at the bottom to write down the show that I binge watched. I freaking love this show. It was so good, and I'm kind of sad that there's no second season, hoping it'll get renewed for that. The other show that I am pretty obsessed with at the moment is called Falling Into Your Smile, and that is actually a Chinese drama, and it's about gaming, so I'm pretty obsessed with it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this little gaming sticker that is from Mochi Prints. She's not open right now, which breaks my heart because she's actually in my all-time favorite shop. Definitely recommend it. It's definitely become one of my favorite dramas. I haven't watched a drama in a very long time, but this one I actually really, really liked. Okay, so now let's move on to the Wednesday. I'm looking for a payday sticker. Hopefully she has one. I'm thinking she did. I want a script one, but I don't really see one here. I see a bill due, but I don't see a payday. She does have this one, so I guess I'll use that one instead. So I'm just gonna mark that, and then again, I'm gonna mark down that I worked on my rewrites. So let's go with this type of box. This day was also a really fun day because I got some Pen Gems Happy Mail. I actually picked up quite a few. So I need to edit that video and then upload it. But I was in need of some ballpoint pens. I use ballpoint pens to write my books, so I needed to kind of stock up on that. Next up, I am going to write down that I filmed a kikki.k haul. It's been a while since I've ordered from kikki.k because, I don't know, I feel like I already own so much of their things, so I don't tend to buy as often now. However, I did get a new planner from them, and it's really, really cute. So I'm just jumping down here to write down the video that went up that day, and I did a planner size comparison videos for ring bound planners and also the Hobonichi. So those are sizes that I keep in my shop, and because I always get questions on, you know, like what does this size look like against this size, I decided to just film a video on it, just so you guys can see a visual, and so far you guys have been really enjoying it, so that makes me really happy. Next up here, I'm just gonna also write that I did film my Pendulums haul. So I just used a little flag that came in the kit to mark that down. And then now let's add our little stickers here. So I think I will use this little guy here that is Bonnie from Mr. and Mrs. Mint. So that is everything so far for the first half of the week. I'm going to pull the second half of the week now. And we're going to mark down all the events that I have going on. So the first event was Canada Day here. So I'm going to write that down in this little celebrate box. Even though it was a holiday, I did work. So that was a bit of a shame. But I did have a couple of work events happen on this day. So I am going to mark those down with a few of these quarter boxes. So it was a pretty busy day in terms of work. Like I said, this week was just jam-packed with things to do. So I was pretty exhausted by the end of it all. So those are my two work events. I did also once again write. So I'm going to go in with this box here to mark down that. And then I also joined the Paper Echoes PR team. So I am going to mark that down here. I'm super excited about this because Paper Echoes is one of my favorite shops. I've been buying from them for quite a long time, and so it makes me really happy to now represent them. So I am just going to grab this little Sushi the Cat sticker from Paper Echoes, of course, to mark that down. And then right below that, I am going to mark down that I did upload my July Plan With Me. I love how that kit turned out. So beautiful. So I will link that if you guys haven't checked it out. Okay, so that is everything on Thursday. I'm going to use this little bow paper clip box on Friday to mark down that I worked again on my rewrites. By this day I was super exhausted, but sometimes you just have to do it. This day I was a little bit naughty and I ordered a couple of planners from Estelle. She was having a weekend celebration, and so I did go a little bit crazy. I just can't help myself. I'm obsessed with her planners. So when those come in, I will definitely show them to you. So I think I will use another Paper Echo sticker to mark that down there. I did also order from another shop, so I am going to use this little flag on its side to mark down that I ordered from Paper Echoes. So I'm going to layer that with another Sushi the Cat. And then I did watch a show, and that was like my only way of relaxing that day. So I'm going to grab this gorgeous one from the kit to mark that down. Alright, so that is everything on the Friday. Now let's move on to the Saturday. On Saturday I did film, finally. I've been pushing it off all week. But I did film my hobo flip, and then I did also film a Plan With Me. So I think maybe I will go with this little box to mark that down. I like to kind of change the box shapes so that it gives it a little bit more dimension. I'm going to mark down that I edited all those videos. So let's grab a edit sticker here, and that is from Mochi Kochi, one of my favorite shops. And then at the bottom here, I do want to mention that I ordered from Mochi Kochi, which is where this sticker is from, right above, and also My Little Puffy. Okay, so that is everything on the Saturday. Now let's move on to the very last day, and I'm going to use this Family Day sticker here to mark down 4th of July. I'm going to use this gorgeous half box to mark down that I journaled in my goals bujo. So I had to set up my goals for the new month, July, and I usually do that in my Stylogy. I want to use this to mark down that I read. So let's go into here and pick out a reading sticker. I think I'll go with this one, this little bookworm one. and that is from Once More with Love. And then lastly, I am going to mark down that my memory plan with me for that week went live. Alright, so I think that is everything that I want to add for this week. I didn't use that much washi this week, but that's okay. I think it looks good without it. So I'm going to grab my planner now and let's see how it looks like. So this is what the finished spread looks like. I think it turned out really cute. I am just going to go in with a little bit of the deco here. So I'm just going to layer it, and I think it brings in a little bit of the kind of sweet summery vibe. I really would like to know who this artist is because I just adore the style of this kit. It is so summery, so I definitely love it. And I'm really liking the red accents. Normally I don't like red too much, but I think it looks pretty good. So I'm liking how that turned out. Okay, so I think that is everything that I want to add to the spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you guys are interested in the inserts that I have in my shop, then you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order. And if you guys are interested in checking out my previous plan with me, then I will leave the link to the playlist at the end of this video. Don't forget to check out the description box below for any discount codes. I do have a referral link for Simply Gilded as well as some discount codes for Paper Echoes, so check those down below so you guys can save a little bit of money. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.